Get it in the bin.
Boom. 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 Boom.
You have to take that down now. When he goes.
So sad.
How are you after that news?
I feel like part of my family's died, man.
Did you already find out when I texted you it as well, or was it before?
Yeah, that was actually how I found out as well. You sending me it, you fucking cunt.
No, I sent someone on Facebook about it. I went, right, let me check BBC Sport. I've got the app.
The moment
First thing, Klopp is leaving.
The first thing, as soon as you sent it, I was like, bollocks, that's a fake. Fuck!
Facebook. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, mate, I'm gutted. I'm actually gutted. And then the upsetting thing is as well, I guarantee now, in the summer we lose Salah, he'll go. I reckon Van Dijk will go. But again, it depends who they bring in as well, to be fair. So I'd take Alonso. I've seen how he is with Leverkusen, how he is with their fans. He's Klopp-esque in that sense about him. It needs to be a family type man. Like, comes in, you sit there and go, yeah, you understand what the ethos is and stuff like that. So the only two I'd willingly go, I'm happy with that, is Alonso and De Zerbi. That's it. There's no one else to look at and go, they'll come in and be able to replicate what he's got at the minute in any way, shape or form. Zidane's too much of a dictatorial. Nagelsmann is shit. Fucking Leo is shit. I don't want no fucking butthole sniffing German.
Wow.
Well, he is, isn't he? The video he was like, has a good route and he goes slow as that. Has a good sniff of his arsehole.
This is how depressed he was. He sent about 20 voice notes singing Liverpool songs to me last week.
I did spend a good chunk of the day listening to Liverpool songs.
So yeah.
I'm so glad that Jurgen is a red. every home match now in the first minute it's gonna get stronger.
Oh well.
Happens, doesn't it? 9 years, it's a good run. Longest serving manager in the Premier League's out the window at the end of the year.
Not of all time, Jesus.
No, currently.
I was going to say.
The currently longest serving manager in the Premier League is Jurgen. However, do you know what that means? Which means we're going to have to go win all 4 fucking trophies, aren't we? Have you seen the thing from Arsenal TV?
No.
The guys who are on about it.
No.
Like, they're going on about Arteta and they're like, yeah, he's good, he's a good manager, he's got us where we want to be, challenging for the league. Then, but, you said, look at Liverpool. So 2 years ago, they were in for every trophy. On the last week of the season, they could still win every trophy. And everyone's going, yeah, but they only won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. I said, yeah, but they were there for all of them. I said, where was Arsenal last year when we were in the hunt for the title? We were out the Carabao Cup early. They were out the FA Cup early. They were in the Europa League and went out to that. Said, and then we fucked up the title run. We ended up with no trophies. United ended up with a trophy and we didn't. And we're laughing at them going, oh yeah, you're not where you used to be. We're not winning trophies. And they go on a big rant about it, like saying, when are people going to learn that just because your team's doing well in one cup, and you're like this, that's why Pep's better, that's why Klopp's better, their teams are better than everyone else's. It's because they go for every trophy, and they can go for every trophy. I was like, that's a damn good point. So their rant led me on to Ranty Week.
Yay.
We're going to have rants in part 1.
Yay.
And we're not going to do forms in part 2. We're going to discuss the Royal Rumble in part 2.
Okay.
Because that means we can start saving some forms. As we're starting to run out. Bitches!
We got 10 forms.
I think the problem is...
We had 25. But now we used a lot last week, so now we got 10.
So we need more. Which means your challenge is... Send in forms, but also get people to watch. Because obviously, a lot of them are going to be running out of stories, essentially. And other sites. So we're going to have to find other stuff to talk about. Which is sad. We have to start stealing other people's stories.
Yeah.
That we've seen on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like the shit story. That's fucking delicious. Yeah, delicious story.
Oh.
Effectively. So, there was a clip on TikTok that we've seen from another podcast where basically a guy goes on a date with a girl who's been messaging for a while. he's like, excuse me.
Imagine a date.
He goes to the toilet and takes the biggest shit ever. And he goes to send a photo to his lads group chat and accidentally sends it to her. So...
But instead of embracing it, he just fucking...
He just let it off, left his coat behind and everything. I just fucked off, yeah. It's like, just poor girl sat at the table like, you just go check if my date's okay.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
Bet he's not even flushed it. I bet he's just in embarrassment and gone, oh, and left. And then some poor guy goes in, he's like,
what the fuck?
That's a massive shit.
Oh,
he's Scottish. What a fucking jobby.
I'd have gone back and said, look, alright, I didn't mean to send you that, but what do you think? Why you've got it?
Do you reckon he was halfway home when she messaged him? That's fucking impressive. And he was like, no!
Well, he said, didn't he
Blocked her and everything. Yeah, shit house.
Embrace it, man.
Yeah.
Fucking embrace it.
You never know. She might be into it.
She might be into it. Somebody did the same.
Send
She
you one
takes
back.
a shit and then sends you one back. There you go.
Oh, bless. Anyway.
You
have a rant, Craig?
I do. So, in work, not the weekend just gone, the weekend before, so my boss has decided to change the wood on the targets. Now, I will accept that the fact that it was hardwood and it was solid as fuck. Right, even I struggled to stick the axes in. So I said to them, so it's the wrong type of wood, guys. You need like soft wood. Yeah, I've got it now, but like last weekend. So the boards, the odd axe would stick in, but the majority wouldn't. So imagine if I struggle to get them in. Imagine what customers are going to be like.
Yeah.
Like they've never done it before. So when the boards would break, it wasn't just a matter of it's just chipped away and it's soft.
Full on sending.
Yeah, it's full on like snapping in half, and it's just like, and we didn't have any spare boards at all. Like, so we were just having to like accept it. So towards the end of Saturday, or at the end, I had two bookings at the same time. I think it was like 8:30 or 9:00, and it was a group of 4 and a couple.
I'm just going to stop you there.
Yes.
Because that fan's doing me. Hi, we're about again.
The interrupt this broadcast to bring you Monk Moves around.
Finish your rant, I'll explain the fun.
Okay, so but last booking, a couple came in, and the group of 4 was still throwing, and I said to them, so the board I put them on, it was a bit fucked, but you could still work on it.
Okay.
Like there was a hole in it, but it wasn't a big hole, but it was a hole there. And I said to them, first thing I said to them, look, I know the board looks fucked, but I still think it should be okay. Alright? Didn't say anything, man and woman. Give them the waivers to sign, as I do with everyone. Bear that in mind, with everyone. Doesn't matter if you've done it 100 times before. If you've come to Urban Acts, I get you to sign a waiver. Right? If you know what you're doing, fair enough. But you never know. But anyway, give them. I said to them, you can read through it if you want. Sign a date at the bottom. Basically, all it says is if you hurt yourself, it's your fault. Basically, but in like more detailed version. And so, like, every venue does have a waiver. Every venue has a waiver, so it's not just us. So I did that, sprayed the board down with water. They signed the waiver. I said, right, okay, so any of you ever done this before? They said no. I said, okay, so health and safety brief. Go through with everyone, again, if you've never done it before. If you've done it before, I just go, yeah, this is where you stand. Grab the cages, I asked them, if they have done it before, I asked them, do you want me to go through throwing it again? Usually they say, no, we should be okay. I said, okay, yeah, off you go. But if you've never done it before, I always go through everything. So this is where you stand, watch out for the cages, we've got cameras to make sure everything goes fine. This is how you throw the axe in detailed version, even do an example. Yeah, did that. They carried on. So about half an hour later, it's an hour-long session, they decided to add it off. I was like, right, okay, fair enough. And I said, like, I apologise about the boards, because the odd one, the guy mainly threw, the woman threw a few, and then she just stopped. And the guy, he got a few bullseyes. Like, there's some of the bullseye left. He got a few. Not all of them. And he said, right, yeah, we're going now. I said, okay, sorry about the boards and that. And we went. A few days later, they put Facebook, the boss put a Facebook post on with pictures and that. And the guy commented underneath, basically, giving us a bad review. So I don't mind bad reviews, right? Everywhere gets bad reviews. You know, it's not a business if you don't have a bad review now and then. But it's the fact that he lied through all of it. He basically said, I'm going to get it up there, actually. I'm going to read it word for word. All right? Let me see gallery, because I screenshot it. Just before I start, I think he's a nonce, by the way.
Well then.
So, he basically said, I defo wouldn't recommend, was led to back room. What looked so underwhelming was if they fought it up. So, here's the thing, right? It's a bar. You walk through the main door, it's a sports bar, multi-sports bar in Wigan. He's saying he got led into a back room what looked like underwhelming, as if they fought it up. What do you want it to be in the middle of the fucking bar in front of everyone? Fuck off. Yeah, that's health and safety shutting us down. Fuck off, you nonce. Right?
I guess probably what he was expecting was like your last venue where it's a warehouse.
Yeah. Not every venue, like majority of axe throwing venues are for axe throwing, and maybe a couple of other stuff like that.
This is a side thing for them.
Yeah, this is a side thing for the bar. It's not like the main thing is the bar, but the actual owner of the bar, he owns a few other bars around Wigan. Like even upstairs above Motis, there's a separate venue.
No.
I think it's like a private venue for like functions and parties and stuff. But back room, it's turning into like a games room for the bar. That's what the axe throwing is. Okay, so what do you fucking expect, right?
And if it works,
you
never know. You might turn around and go, right, what other venues in nearby I can get for just the axe throwing?
Well, the nearest one is Manchester.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and then Liverpool.
No, I mean like in Wigan, if there's like let's say next to Morty, is there like a bar or a club or a shop or anything? You sit there and go, they're going to go out of business soon. Well, and if he does he then go, well, you know what, I'll go and rent that as well, and I'll turn that into my axe throwing venue? Because it's working.
So all down the road, King Street is like the main road for where most of the bars are. So, but yeah. Then he said, we rushed straight away to get on with it. They fucking weren't, right? So I said that at the beginning, bearing in mind I got them to sign a waiver. It's not the way he worded it was I gave him an axe and said, here you go, off you go. That's rushing it. I do not rush going through making them sign a waiver.
You said that's rushing it, and I thought that's rushing it.
Rushing it. That's self-annihilating it.
It's the dictator way.
So, in Mother Russia, axe throw you. That's rushing it. No. So he said he got rushed. Right. They weren't rushed. I can guarantee you that. You might just think, oh yeah, I'm just saying that. No, I do not rush. If people have never done axe throwing before, I make sure I go through everything. So make them sign a waiver. I asked them, read through it if you want to. You know. Here's where the health and safety. I can't rush health and safety. It's the same for everywhere. Like, I don't turn around and go, I think you stand there. I think this is how you do it. No. I have to show you what to do, what not to do. Right? So they weren't rushed. So stop fucking lying about that. Right? Was told, oh, you're the last ones and we can't get what's left of the board off the wall. So you will have to make do. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's a little bit fair because I did say at the beginning, look, the board's fucked. Right? But it should be okay, right? So, the atmosphere was absolutely non-existent, right? Okay, there was another group of four at the same time, just as they came in. So, bearing in mind, it's only it's not a small room, but it's a room where they got a couple of like game machines, another like gambling machine, chairs and tables. There is a bar in the room, but we only have it open for like private events, like if a private party's booked the axe throwing. And we got the axe throwing. Right? Again, if we had it in the middle of the bar, yeah, it would be more atmosphere, but who wants axe throwing in the middle of a fucking bar surrounded by fucking drunk people? What do you fucking expect?
Wait, it's a good way to let anger out though, you know.
It is, exactly.
To go, rather than throw a drink.
Because give me the axe! A lot of people, right, they're screaming as they're throwing it, and it's just like, fair enough. You let our anger out, but imagine that in the middle of the bar. everyone's going to be like, shut the fuck up.
Like, you're not the fucking Viking!
Exactly. So, again, nonce comment for that. Not even an offer of a half refund. Who the fuck asks for a half refund? You didn't even ask, you fucking nonce, right? And who the fuck? No one's gonna offer half a refund. Oh, here you go, here's half your money back. Fuck off. It was a tenner! It was £10 fucking pound for the session. We had an offer on for all of January, £10 per person for an hour. That's a fucking bargain. And you want a fiver back? Fuck off. Fucking nonce. Needless to say, me and the GF, bear that in mind, GF, girlfriend, left halfway through. Just looks like a pop-up way to make a quick buck. Well, yeah, it's a side thing again for them. Wouldn't recommend to anyone, honestly. Absolute garbage, to be honest. Right. Clicked on his Facebook profile. He mentioned he has a girlfriend, okay? I assumed that when they walked in, or his wife or whatever. Says he's single on Facebook. I wonder if your girlfriend knows that you're single on Facebook. Fucking nonce. Jason Smudge with a J. You're a nonce, mate. You're a fucking nonce, mate. Fuck off. Right, no.
Fuck you!
But, like I said, bad reviews, okay? Don't mind the odd bad review, but don't fucking lie and make it blatantly obvious that you fucking lie, because everyone else that have been, they're just, if they did see that coming and go, what the fuck's he on about? He's clearly a fucking nonce. Because we enjoyed it. I've had so many people return already, and we've only been over in a month. Right.
I've never heard you use the word nonce
so
many times.
It pissed me.
Such a small
This
space of
pissed me off so
time.
fucking much. Right. This pissed me off so fucking much. Yeah, I said to my boss, you got the wrong type of word. It's not going to work. But I did not expect a bad review where he lied about everything.
I will put the review in now as well, so you can just read it all in one go.
It's just like, bearing in mind,
a lot, it was a hard read as well because the grammar and his spelling
the
is
grammar.
fucking terrible.
He's put full stops in, but no spaces.
Like words are not spelled correctly.
And he's put so you, like the letter U.
You, it's just, yeah, it's all text talk. It's fucking.
Bearing in mind, I just had 70 people over the weekend, and I taught them single-handedly. That was our busiest weekend, right? And they all enjoyed it. Most of them shook my hand after and said we enjoyed that. So it can't be that bad, surely.
No. Just one little
See, this is the thing, like, I'll only tell the people my name if they ask. Because then they don't use my name in a bad review.
Smut!
Because they always say, oh, don't tell my name. But towards the end, like, the people who enjoyed it, they go, oh, what's your name? I said, oh, it's Craig. I said, oh, I'll leave you a review. I'm like, Sam? Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, I get away with that so much in work. And I was like, I would like to make a complaint. Go for it. There's my call number.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, give me your name. No. No, I don't have to.
No.
I legally don't have to. You can have my call number. There you go. That is my call number. If you want to complain, you can go to the company. Here's the number to ring. And they'll put you through to my service delivery team. And you can tell them what the complaint is. There's my call number. And from that call number, it'll go direct to my line manager, who can ask me directly. Yeah. And you'll get the response back. However, I will warn you that our whole entire conversation has been on our body-worn camera, has been recording this whole time. So our entire conversation has been recorded, and I have now tagged it, so it will hold for 14 days, and I'll put a CCTV request in when I get back because of your complaint that you've told me you're going to send. 9 times out of 10, that complaint doesn't come in because they go, oh, fuck, well, yeah, you probably did say it then. Like, prime example, we use National Vehicle Recovery Manager for our duty garages, basically. Yeah. So if you're in a live lane of motorway, can't leave you there, so we have to ask for it. Yeah. Even if you turn around and go to me, I've got recovery in the way, only 10 minutes away, he's in the back of all this traffic. Sound? Yeah. What if he's not?
What if he's not in the way, yeah.
What if he's not in the way? What if he breaks down or anything like that? Like, because it can happen.
Yeah, yeah.
So my responsibility is getting that lane cleared.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask for my recovery to help. And they say the same thing every time. Unfortunately, it does come at a cost to yourself. It starts at £199 plus VAT. We don't set the prices. It's a third-party agency.
It's what they say.
That is their price, and they assign the garage. We have no control over it. They use certain garages for certain areas, and that's it.
You just have an agreement with them to
and unfortunately, because you're in a live lane, we have to get you moved.
Yeah.
If the team we're not going to take my car, that's fine. You can say that, But if you refuse to have him remove your vehicle, I will have to get a police officer here.
Mm-hmm.
He will arrest you for obstructing
The motorway.
a traffic officer under his lawful powers and statutory rights to remove your vehicle, and then we'll still remove your vehicle. So not only will you get a fine from the police officer, you will also then have to recover your vehicle from an impound lot, which then has storage cost on top of it, and each yard is different depending on the company because they have to set their own charges. And 9 times out of 10 they go, right, fine, I'm not happy about it. I want to make a complaint. That's fine. There's my call number. Here's your complaint department, and they get told the exact same thing. These are our laws on statutory rights. Remove your vehicle. Unfortunately, you're in a live lane and you couldn't move it. Now, 9 times out of 10, we will try and move you.
Mm-hmm. Flat
Flat tyre, right? I'll turn around and go, it's predominantly on the rim. Do not go over 5 miles per hour. You'll be fine. Just take it nice and slow. No sharp turns. We'll get you onto the hard shoulder. We'll get you into the emergency bay. We'll get you off at this exit. If I can move you off, I will do.
Yeah.
And then if you're on a hard shoulder in a bay, you've got 2 hours to get something arranged. Don't even have to have it on there in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Got to have it arranged in 2 hours. If they then turn around and go, oh yeah, we're going to be 6 hours time, right? That's a bit unfeasible. Next to the motorway, so we'll then probably have to remove it again. But if they're like, oh yeah, 40 minutes, sound, not a problem. But no. Yeah. I can bypass shit reviews like that because just that, and then people complain to the company. You need a fucking a shit company to recover vehicles. Maybe they do. I had to pay £250 to get removed from the motorway. Yeah, you did. You did, but that's because you broke down in a live lane.
Yeah.
Most annoying one. What's up with it? Oh, I'm out of fuel.
So that service station that you went past, yeah, you should have pulled in. Yeah.
Every so often you get someone like I'm terribly embarrassed. I've run out of fuel. I was late, blah blah, and like you hear them. Sometimes you can hear stories and you sit there and go, that makes sense. There was one guy I've actually never felt more sorry for a guy who's run out of fuel in my life because he was like he went yeah, I'm out of fuel, it's my own fault. I'm a dickhead, blah blah. I'm like, well, you said it, not me. So sound. He was like, I've had to drive. He had to drive from Liverpool to Bury, drop the kids off with me, with their mum's mum, but because she's gone on holiday and not told anyone, and she's meant to be having the kids. And I was like, right. He said, and I've got to get back now to Liverpool to go to court to get to try and get them full time. And I was like, right, okay. He's like, but my court date is my court time's in 45 minutes. I'm not going to make it now, am I? And he said, I can't get fuel, blah, blah. I was like, right. He said, ring whoever you need to ring and give me the phone. I'll give me a phone. Like, my name is Stephen. I work for National Airways. My call number is 8095. You're going to want to write this down. Gentleman, he has broke down the motorway. I didn't say he was out of fuel because I thought that would then show a bit of a liability on his side. I said, he's broke down the motorway. There's nothing he can do about it. Said, we're going to drag him off to the next exit because he was pretty much by junction 11 or 62's exit. Yeah. So we're going to drag him off here. He's going to have to go and try and get himself recovered or get someone to come pick him up to bring him to court. There's a chance he's going to be late. He said, but it's uncontrollable at this time. They were like, yeah, it's fine, not a problem. Luckily, when we dragged him off, there was like a works van there. And he just happened to tap to the guy and he was like, so what is it, petrol or diesel? I go, petrol? He goes, oh, sound. Fucking opened up his fucking back. Guy's got a whizzer, cement mixer, all petrol base. It's got like 4 jerry cans full of petrol. Sound. He's like, here you go, mate, just fill that up. There's an Asda down there, direction to the thing. So the guy goes off and he comes back with 2 jerry cans full of petrol for the guy. He goes, here, go keep the cans as well. And he fucks off. And so I'm going to assume he made it to court. And I'm the only guy I've ever felt sorry for because I thought, that's a dad doing the right thing.
Yeah.
He's had his kids. He's drove to fucking Bury
to drop them off.
To go and drop them off with the kid's grandma. To then come back to Liverpool to go to court to try and get them. So I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking standing in your way. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you get there.
Too right.
So I would have been like,
see, not all dads are bad.
Which leads me on to my next rant, which is that. It's exactly that. The whole the equality thing is what gets me the most. Because like you'll sit there like, by all means, yeah, men and women should be equal in every sense of the word.
Definitely.
Should have equal rights to a job, equal rights to pay, equal opportunities, everything. That is fine. The most annoying thing for me, and I will, and when dads say it, it pisses me off as well. When like they go, oh yeah, where the kids? Oh, dad's babysitting. Not babysitting, it's parenting.
Yeah, it's parenting. Yeah.
Like I will always say I'm on dad duty. because I am.
Mm.
If Lauren's at work and I've got the kids, I'm on dad duty.
Yeah.
I'm home, she's not.
You being a dad.
Yeah. But then when you see like people sit there and go, oh well, a kid needs to be with the mother. Not necessarily. My wife is the prime example. At the age of 12, she fucked off from her mum and went to live with her dad because her mum, at the time, her mum was still a dickhead in my opinion, but at the time, her mum was a massive dickhead. She was with a bell end, and Lauren didn't want to live there, so she didn't. She moved out. So this whole argument of a child needs to be with a mum is not always the case. They need to be with the parent who cares the most.
Need to be with the mum and dad.
And if that is both of them, then sound, let it be both of them. Yeah. And then again, don't let your fucking pettiness towards each other impede your child.
Do not use kids as a weapon.
Exactly.
As well.
Like there's people we both know who've got kids in that situation. And granted, you may not like the person, but they do. From what I can see, they do as much as they can for their kid.
I'm not saying that.
Like,
no.
But the mum, on the other hand, is such a fucking liability. That kid should not be with her as much as he is. And it's like, and you sit there and go, and the court system just doesn't help either. Like
the court system's a fucking joke.
Like, granted, I will say there is dads who sit there and they're like, oh,
there is some, yeah.
They use the excuse of, no, well, oh, I'm never gonna win in court. I'm never gonna, and they use that as a reason to not see the kid. And if you're one of them people, you're a cunt.
That says it all.
You are a fucking bellend. You don't deserve to have that kid. Like, and I will say that it's probably better to have no dad than an in and out dad.
Exactly.
Like, or the same, a mum. If you've got one parent who's like, oh, always disappointed, always letting them down. Yeah, I'll get them on Friday. And then they ring you at like midday on the Friday and go, oh, I can't make it now. I've got something on. Like, and what they've got on is the mate's asking to go out. Or go to the pub.
Yeah.
Or I've got you a ticket for the game on Saturday. Whatever it is. And parents do it. Like, yeah, it is. It's a proper trigger thing for me. And the reason for that is because of the shifts I do. Like, it really upsets me at times. Like, prime example this year. I know we'll go on about it. Christmas. I work Christmas. I work Boxing Day. I work New Year's Eve. And I work New Year's Day. Those stereotypical days where people get to do things, have family time and blah, blah, blah. Christmas Day. Yeah, oh, great. I got till 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm like, yes, I'm going for 8 hours now. I'll go to work. I've got to go deal with idiots who, got too fucking pissed and then decided to go and drive. And luckily, Christmas Day wasn't that bad. Boxing Day was a nightmare.
I bet it was.
Because every bellend's like, let's go to the traffic centre! No, don't be a dickhead.
And then there's another 364 fucking days to go.
Oh, just like, and it was fucking bedlam. Just at the traffic centre. As you'd expect. Because it's Boxing Day sales and everyone's like,
but yeah, you get the same people who go, oh, why is everyone else here? It's like, you're part of the problem!
Exactly!
You fucking nuts!
It's exactly that.
I saw something on a couple of months ago.
That.
A woman on Facebook complaining about, oh, St. Helens is so busy. Why is everyone here? Like, I've just been shopping. They're so busy. Why are people going to M&S at this time? And everyone's like, you just done the fucking same, you daft cow. Fucking nonsense.
I see people are saying Helens, weren't it?
Yeah.
That group. I love that group.
I commented on it. Oh yeah, let's all stay at home for you, love.
Do you know
Fuck off.
Let me find it.
Don't complain if you're doing the exact same fucking thing. You fucking nonsense. I'm so angry today.
That's great. Hang on. Let me just go find. Then we've got the updates.
Don't be a nonce.
Right, okay, hang on.
Fucking hate you. I hate people.
Search. Right. People of St. Helens. Just to sum up.
Have you got it?
Just to sum up this group, right? So every so often you'll get something like reasonable, local, and reliable electrician requests, please.
Okay, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Does anyone know any good local gymnastics classes for a 6-year-old, please? Yeah. Again, perfectly fine, right? But then every so often you just get that one little fucking melt. Right?
I'm sure every other place has a group like this as well, but
right. No, that's a
but St. Helens is just.
But you'll find like a lot of them now. They are getting better at moving the fucking knobhead thick posts now. I'm gonna have to scroll a bit further to find one, but yeah. So every so often, but like you also get like replies and things like,
you get sarky replies.
Yeah, can anyone recommend someone who can board out my loft? Like, there's going to be things on there. Like, But like every so often, you just sit there and go, "You're a fucking tit." How are you like alive?
How do you? How have you bred?
Here's what got me. My daughter has dropped £50 in Asda about half an hour ago. If anyone finds it, please hand it into the staff. Top comment: too late, it's in my wallet. Like, you know it's gonna happen. Like,
no!
But then people take that seriously. Oh no, you're a cunt. Go give it back. Blah 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 blah. Also, congratulations to Thatcher's Crusaders, by the way. Third round of the Challenge Cup.
Yeah.
Home draw against Featherstone.
Yeah, big game.
Tough game.
Tough game. Maybe a laugh. They went down to Portsmouth to play the Navy.
Yeah,
that's who they beat. And the sponsors are the RAF. That's who are sponsored by the RAF. So it's a bit of justice because Navy beat the RAF in the last round.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. There's a bit of justice there. Come on, the RAF.
They are getting better at moving the rant. So like every so often you'll see like people whining about dogs barking. Oh, because all dogs must be quiet at all times.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's not like fucking children in the 50s, is it? Children, you will be seen and not heard.
They complain about dogs barking, but yet their kids are running around screaming 24/7.
There's the shopping centre in St Helens called the Hartsfield Centre.
Yeah.
Did you see the sign that was on it?
What?
It says, please use other doors. Sorry for any inconvenience. Not inconvenience. Convenience. Inconvenience. INCOVENIENCE.
Standard of English nowadays is unreal.
A smart person would also correct the word in their head and move along.
Yeah.
That's someone's point.
Sums it up.
There's just
it's shutting soon anyway, the Hardshill Centre.
Yeah, it is. But there's every so often you just get like there's a post on there, you sit there and go, you fucking melt. But yeah. There's actually been no fucking bizarre ones in the past few days. I think the mods are finally starting letting them through.
They're like, okay, we need to tone it down a bit.
Yeah. There was a great post. Oh, that's it. It was on my local village one, which my dad commented on.
Reno rocks.
Yeah. Thanks for saying that.
I see it all the time. I'm not a part of it, but I see it all the time. My family shares some of the posts as well.
Yeah. Okay. We find it. But I'm pretty sure Bob replied to it. Yeah, because I think I tagged him in it.
Oh, okay.
In my dad's response. Maybe not. They might have removed it then. But
what was it?
It was someone moaning about Worcester Hospital and the staff parking on their estate.
The staff parking?
Yeah, so someone had a rant about people parking on there.
Yeah.
And the response was brilliant.
See, when I used to live at home, we moved from Stapleton Road to Longview Road. I know none of you know what that is, but Longview Road.
People are gonna Google it now. So
is pretty much opposite the hospital, and when they were rebuilding it, there was like less parking spaces. Obviously, like half the hospital was in fucking construction yard. People like visitors, and patients would park on our road, and we kicked off about it to like the council and stuff. So, yeah, especially my dad. My dad was like fucking knobheads, fucking barking in front of our houses and that. So they had to give us like to stop like parking wardens giving us tickets. They had to give us like little signs to put in our cars and say like we live here. Yeah. So.
Right, yeah, the man deleted it because it did get a lot of like. So it's basically a rant saying like, can staff not park outside the houses for residents and blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of the comments are like, it's not got residents only parking on it. Like as long as it's taxed, MOT'd and insured and parked correctly, you can't do nothing about it. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is like all support for the staff. Like, well, maybe if the NHS didn't charge them a fucking charge them to park
in their own
car park, yeah, blah 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 blah. Like it was a lot of abuse about it all. Like my dad was just like. He ran a fucking thing and he went, sorry, from a anonymous rocker.
Anonymous rocker.
Because that's what they'd put it like. They'd done it anonymously. And like, that's quite funny that. It's like, well, this post hasn't gone the way you thought it would, has it? I was expecting loads of people to jump on board and support them. No.
Nah.
You go shit and think you fucking tit. However, talking of tits.
Wait, what? Where? Who? What?
Who? What? Where? When? The guy I played on FIFA, the other you're a tit.
You said tits.
Yeah, you're right. I did. You're right. I did. So I will put some of the screenshots in anyway. But basically, right, this guy's team came up.
Mm-hmm.
I have got it saved in the PlayStation, so I will get a screenshot of his team.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Like you look, it's like he's got team of the year icons in there. Basically, his team's fucking stacked. You can tell he's put a bit of money onto that game. Before the game had even kicked off, because I recognised he was on PlayStation. So while the game's loading, I've got this up straight away on my phone because you can best it dead quicker.
Yeah.
But seriously though, how much money you spent on that team and crying laughing faces. I went 2-0 up in the first 14 minutes and I got too giddy that I started being a dickhead. And you can see I conceded 2 goals from just being from being a dickhead. So I made it 3-2 straight away. Then he made it 3-3 and on all 3 goals he did the gritty celebration.
Oh,
and I was like,
the gritty is like the most.
So at half time, he literally scored the stroke at half time, make it 3-3, and I put 3-3, and you do the gritty bad you lad.
Bad you lad.
And then, bear in mind, like I don't play rivals that much. To be fair, like I'm only in Div 6. I'm not anything special. I'm not gonna say I'm like world class. People are much better than me. But with a team like that, and the way he thought he was as a player, he should be higher up basically.
Yeah.
I put a team like that playing in Div 6 thinking he's mad. And then he kept trying to fucking slide tackle me and everything. And I was like, lad, I'm shitting, it's 3-3, chill.
Shit the fuck out.
So he sent me...
You can tell they get annoyed when they slide tackle every fucking time.
So he kept pausing. So I made him waste his pauses to reply back to me.
Right,
So he put 2 rat emojis. And stop crying. Stop crying because you're broke. So I just sent back 3 crying laughing faces and he put luck. So he sent me like, granted this guy's got a bit of luck because in a 75 plus player pick, he got 80.
1 sec, just need to drink the Arsenal fans' tears.
Is that Troops' tears in a bottle there?
It must be, my mate. No, listen, from start to finish, we absolutely fingered them. It was brilliant.
4 rated Georgia Stanway, 83 rated Gwyn, left back from Bayern Munich, and 92 rated Vinicius Jr. from one of the event cards, right? And then in a... hang on, when it fucking opens, I'm going to guess it's an 83 plus times 10 pack. He got a Ruben Diaz, Preo, Rodrigo, like 85, 86 and 89. And then Winter Wonderland, 96 rated Pele. So granted, he's got a bit of pack luck.
Yeah.
Right? But I was put, but how much you spent?
How much have you spent on it? Yeah.
And so he paused it again and tried to reply, and it was kickoff. So I just fucking went off and scored.
What's he right?
And he replied it as if you play what I'm typing, lol, cheat. And I put, psst. Oh, yeah. So he then conceded a penalty. So I put, psst, top left. And followed by, should have paused it then, shouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
So as I put top left, I put it top right. But then the next pen, I did put top left, but he saved it.
Oh, fuck.
So then, I put should have paused, and he put keep crying. And about this point, I think I was like 6-3 up.
Yeah,
and he left, and I just put bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Imagine you've spent thousands on packs on this game, and all I did was just buy it, and I'm a bad player, and you still got beat 6-3. And I put thanks for some podcast content next week. To which he replied with a laughing emoji, which I thought was quite funny. And he put, kid, you're embarrassing yourself. Randomly message me constantly. If you think I spent thousands and you're a fool. Plus, the fuck's it got to do with how much I spent? You must be so fucking broke. And he sent me this like a day later, and I was not gonna lie, I forgot about it.
Not gonna lie, you're dead to me now.
You still spent pounds and got beat by someone's shit, and nope, I just spend my money on my family, not packs.
Exactly. Fucking idiots.
I just had so much fun winding him up. And then every so often, like, there was a guy I played and he beat me. And in fairness, he did deserve to beat me. But his whole starting lineup was French.
Okay.
Right? No issue with that.
Yeah.
Then he brought on some players that weren't French.
And I think he beat me like phony.
He even beat me 3-2. It was a close game anyway. I put GGs, you put GG2. And I put all that. Balak, Neymar, and I always get Rude Hullet in it.
Rude Hullet.
And yeah, so, and Hullet are French, get them out of that team now. And he put exactly, we'll just play with the French team.
Phony.
So like that's like a bit of banter for him. The best one was the Villa fan, or the Birmingham. It was a Villa fan that he had ages ago.
Oh yeah.
And I played them as duos and sent them both abusive messages.
Yeah.
One that was like an arsehole back to me, the other one was a laugh. It was a proper vibe. It was like he was like congratulating us for the rest of the year in the Europa League. He was like, said, yeah, I don't think Villa's gonna be up there by the end of the season, but I hope we are. Blah blah blah. I was like, I hope we do. I hope we get top 4. I was like, he was quite sound. So, my rant is knobheads who can't take a fucking joke during that game.
Yeah.
Like, by all means, if you want to be toxic, be toxic. But if you are going to be toxic and you get abused back, don't be the one that's about it.
Don't give it if you can't take it, basically.
Yeah. Even the griddy's not even this fucking the annoying celebration anymore.
No.
There's worse celebrations now.
I just used the knee slide and the
Oh,
arms wide. It's just a generic celebration.
it's the messy one for me.
But I always do it in front of the camera.
If I'm like 3-2 up, and it's not so late where it does the automatic mega celebration, and I make it like 4-2, 3-1, whatever, just enough that I know I can probably see this out now.
Yeah.
It's always straight to the camera messy.
Oh.
And he's like, fucking cunt.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But then there's also a great one with they jump and go like that and salute up my eyes. So like, it's always a good one to use as well. If you know someone's gonna quit.
Oh yeah.
Like there was one lad I played and like literally they had a corner, headed it out from Luciao, went to Rodrigo, over the top, Haaland's running on.
Yeah.
I'm gone. And he'd already pressed the pause button. I think I was 4-1 up, maybe something. I was 3 goals ahead.
He's pressed the pause.
And he's pressed the pause button, you think, and it's like 75th-ish minute, thinking like, he's gonna go.
Yeah.
Get towards the box, keeper comes out, fucking Maradona turn the keeper, slide it in, and then with Haaland of all players just do the celebration, where like he jumps the sand, goes and salutes. It's like I'm such a cunt.
Oh,
and then I got humbled next game. But again, that game, the scripting on that game, pisses me off. Won 6 games in a row last night. Sound. Next game, no playstyle pluses. They didn't activate, couldn't dribble, couldn't even do a fucking step over. Players kept getting it wrong. Weren't sprinting at its max speed. Defenders going on a wander. It's like, okay, I'm getting fucked over this guy. I think I'll beat 4-1. And my goal came in the 91st minute. I was like, and even I messaged the guy. I was like, that was a pointless game for me. I think I've just been done over by script. Anyway, his reply was, that was bad. He was like, I was like, couldn't do skill moves or anything. He went, I could tell.
Yeah.
He said, because normally when obviously you play a lot, you know when someone's going to do a step over. He was like, I could tell. Because you just ran into a play.
Yeah.
Like, thinking, why has he done that?
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, yes. EA can get in the bin.
Sort your shit.
Sort your shit out.
Why script it?
I get the need to balance.
Yeah, but it's like
The balance of the wrong thing. Like keepers as well. Like you get to certain angles on the pitch, boom, top bin every time. Like I don't want that. I want to be able to play good football. I like passing the move is the most horrible thing in that game. Some people you do it and they're like, why are you doing that? Well, that's how they play in football, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And like if you do it right on that game, you can load the box of players, which is what I do a lot of the time. Pass me. One game, I just passed it around the back, and he pushed me that much of his team that I noticed I had a fucking free player on the wing. So I just dinked over the top, fucking gone. I've got 3 players up top now, and he's like, oh shit!
Oh fuck, panic.
Like, yeah, people just get so fucking tilted. That game, and the game itself doesn't help. Hey ho, what can you do? It can. Get it in the bin. So loud. It's gonna be real loud. This.
You filthy pervert! Let me.
So loud.
You know what's dead funny though? I realised I've got a sound alert on my Discord. Vincent Man saying, "Get out here, you rapist!"
Oh, no.
It's kind of like,
no.
oh damn!
Oh fucking hell.
Because I can't think of what. It's obviously attitude error that where that sound alert's from.
I know what he's coming out, the Undertaker.
Oh yeah, that's it.
When he tried to abduct his Stephanie.
Yeah. So like, you sit there and just go, well. Well, for those who don't know, just go Google it. It's a lot easier.
Google Vince McMahon and he'll come up.
Vince McMahon lawsuit is probably the easiest thing to do.
It's been a naughty boy. Well, if it's been proven.
He's allegedly been a naughty boy. And here's my standpoint. If he wasn't guilty, he wouldn't have resigned. He would have.
I think he's done it to take the heat off.
No.
TKO.
So what I mean is, he's fully resigned. He's took all rights, like his position away from the company and blah blah. They've assigned that position now to The Rock. So like he has taken over his position. If he wasn't guilty, it'd be a leave of absence. It'd be like, I am just stepping away from the company whilst I deal with this lawsuit, and then when I prove him innocent, I'll come back. And the fact that he's not done that, for me, is what makes me think he's guilty. He's not just guilty; he's super duper guilty. And I can't wait for John Laurinaitis to be dragged into it as well, because he just, as always, looked like a sleaze to me.
Well, he got sacked as well, didn't he?
Yeah, no, but
he got sacked a while ago.
The only thing I'm upset about is if Brock Lesnar is actually involved in the manner he's been accused of being involved.
He wasn't named, but it was heavily.
It's like apparently he asked for. He asked for custom content from it, basically. Like he wanted a video of her pissing and stuff like that. But and again, that we don't know if it's true or not. But apparently he was supposed to come back with the Rumble, weren't he? And that's the reason why he didn't.
Apparently, well, we'll talk about the Royal Rumble, but apparently Braun Breaker took his spot.
Oh,
that's who Brock Lesnar's spot was meant to be. But apparently it was meant to be Brock. It's Braun Breaker took Brock.
Do you know what? If Braun Breaker was not supposed to be in that Rumble, and the only reason he's in it is because Brock Lesnar wasn't, that's a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Because that is the face-off I would have wanted.
Yeah.
It would make more sense if Omos is placed.
If it wasn't Braun, I'd guess it was probably Pat McAfee.
Do you know what? Maybe because he was. Yeah, we'll talk Rumble in a second off. Yeah, but yeah, it could be. Yeah, I don't know if I've got any more rants left. To be fair, I probably have. I forgot some of them. To be fair, but
I've probably got some brewing, but I've forgotten about them at the minute.
They're not as bad, are they? They're having a very subdued day today. We had a bit of craziness last week.
Yeah,
Callum was fucking hyper as fuck last night on his stream.
He
was so giddy. Like
I was just playing games and I just completely forgot, and it was too late when I realised he was streaming. I was
some of the messages I got from him yesterday were fucking hilarious. So like, he told me some news about some upcoming streams which you can't discuss.
Yeah.
I'd asked him if he was playing, because he was bragging the other day he'd done solos on duos and got 17 kills. So I was like, doing solo on duo tonight? And he was like, no. Who, me? Nah. I was like, boo! Wanted to see a Squay Bob. He was like, maybe Saturday morning. And I put boo, and I'm off on Saturday with an eye emoji because he said he might do it on Saturday.
Yeah.
And he put, watch issue now in all caps. And I put, duos, eyes. And he put, I put the new pies, I'm off Saturday. Didn't ask.
Didn't ask.
And he put, watch issue now. I wanted to watch you rage in solos duos. And then he put in big block caps, I'm not on COD long on Saturday. I was like, stop shouting. You could tell he was so hyper. It was good to see him back. Lauren tried to ring me. The message me saying, sorry, just realised what you're doing. God damn it, woman.
I know.
Oh, Lauren watched the pod in full last week. I've just learned she only watches the one she's on, so.
Fuck you!
Get it in the bin.
Stupid idiot!
Me a monk every week.
Because she's used to our shit, that's why. I think she likes to watch how she came across, to be fair. I could hear her giggling to herself every so often. She's like, I'm so funny.
That reaction.
I was like,
no, our reaction to that story about the horse. But Lou...
It's when Lou put it on a story.
I'm just like...
You're like that. She's like, I'm in stitches.
This Callum's just staring like, why did I tell him this story? Well, he got brought up on the farm and we were like, what? And the Cam's like, no, it's true. And we're like, what?
Yeah, you're like, Lauren's like, what? Callum's like, and I was like, nah.
You're just proper laughing. But Callum's got that stare of.
And it's that, can I just talk to you two? You two be sympathetic.
Not talking to you.
He's going to be a god.
Oh my god.
Do you know what was the most annoying thing about Ed's in that podcast? It's because when Callum had his monster can, he kept dinking it on the table.
Oh, I'm making a noise.
And because of the way the microphone is, and obviously I can't have the filters too narrow.
Yeah.
I've got to have it a bit open. You can hear it. And I can say dink, dink, dink. So I've had to like play with the volume to try and get it out. And I don't think you can hear it as much.
No.
I
didn't really notice it when I watched it.
On the edit, so it's just, fucking hard work, that edit. But yeah, last week was a good laugh. We need more guests. Format's going to be the thing, though.
Yeah.
In September, there's loads going format.
Panda's
Panda's going. Emma is going. Bertie's going. Jay's going. Baloo's going. Callum's going. And Ems is going. I'm pretty sure Faye's going.
Bring them all in here.
There's so many. We can't get them all in here, mate. That's the problem. Callum can fuck off. He's been on it twice now. You can get the bin, Callum. You're last on the list to come on.
For fuck's sake.
I literally turned around and said, I can't think of what I said to the other day. I was like, we're going to have to get everyone on the couch. It's going to look like a porno. Because our couch is brown as well. It literally looks like the casting couch.
Well, you said you want to decorate. Let's make it white.
Tell it already. It's fucking white. It's cream, actually, but
Make it more white.
make it more.
Have a before and after.
Yeah, shut to now, bed. Have we really been recording for that long?
How long?
That looks like 51 to me.
It is.
Jeez!
We're some angry boys today.
We were some angry boys. This is meant to be a short one as well. We've got 90 minutes for me to get you home, get back, have a shower, have a wank, and go to work.
Wait, what?
You heard. Get you home, I'll go home, have a shower, have a wank, and go to work.
Have a wank in the shower. There you go. Kill two birds with one stone, bitch.
I could do. It's just messy, though, isn't it?
It goes on drain.
Depends where you come and how far it goes. Oh, it's on the window again.
Oh, fuck. What's that stain in your window, Steve? Oh, it's a shampoo. Don't worry about it.
Disgusting!
I need to get the wash your hands, you dirty pig.
Dirty pig.
That was funny the other day when you went to the toilet
Doing my stream.
during the stream, and me and Lauren both at the same time. I'm sat there, Lauren sat on the couch, and I was like, "Yeah, wash your hands, you dirty pig."
Whoa, do we just become best friends? Yep.
We're so in sync. Anyway, high five. Hello. Are you a business? Are you a curator of some kind? Do you have links to merchandise you want to push and sell through Two Morons? Well, guess what? You can. You can contact us at getinthebinpodcast@gmail.com with all your business needs, and we will ridiculously promote your brand, or we will ridiculously promote your merchandise. And it won't be done nice, it won't be done friendly, but it will be done hilariously. Won't it, Dutch?
Oh, very much so.
Oh, very much so.
Oh, yes.
With unique stupidity, and Dutchy's effort in creating TikToks will be put to good use.
Yes. Well, I'll try.
Contact us now!
Yay!
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm! What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait! Everybody calm down!
Stay fucking calm!
No.
I love that show. So,
Yes.
we were having a slight little rant during our break
We do it.
about grassroots football.
Yeah.
So I'll have that little rant now. Parents who can't fucking zip it.
You're a fucking nonce.
Basically, as parents, we all want our kids to do the best they can. My child competes in athletics. Is she top of it? No, she's not. Would I like her to be? Yeah, for her. But she's not. I just want her to enjoy herself. Right? Which, at the time, she does. If she didn't, then she wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Fine. I got really annoyed the other week, actually, saying this. So, she does an area league. We were at Tatton Park. Under 11s do anywhere between 1.6 and 2.3k maximum. Yeah. A lot of them do 1.6. Tatton Park is like, no, well, to get it, they're going to do 2.1. Fine, not an issue. It's 500 metres more. Fine.
Right.
The way the course is set out is you come out, you go through like a little windy bit, and then you get a backfield. In your backfield, you come round, and there's a cut around point which takes you back around through the little windy bit, back to the backfield. Under 11 is supposed to do that loop, round, go around and do it again. So 2 laps around that backfield, then into the finish. Now Lucy, she can literally just run. when she trains with her group, she trains people who are older. So sometimes she does more miles. She can do 5 miles easy, which is wrong for a 9-year-old to be able to do. But she can do it. But she goes at her own pace, which is fine.
Yeah.
So again, she's doing the cross country. She's doing it at her pace. She's struggling because the ground is quite soft underneath. So her legs are heavy. And I'm like, come on, Liz, you've only got about 800 metres now. You're like, you get through here and you're on towards the finish. And next thing you know, I heard a parent go, will he come around again? And I'm like, and they've got under 11 boys and girls running together, and the lads are coming back round again. I'm thinking, the fuck? So I go to one of the students, like, why are they coming round again? And she knows someone's messed up. Like, right. So I walk down to where this gate is. So basically, it's on a tape. So you just have to on a spike. So they move it, let kids through.
Yeah.
So they can just, and that's what they should have done. But this guy sent them round again. So instead of doing 2.1k, they end up doing almost 3k.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm fuming as it is. Start kicking off with this steward. He's like, oh, it's a simple mistake. Well, it's not a simple mistake at all. I said, can you not count to 2? Like, is it too hard? Is it too hard for you? He's like, well, it's a bit stressful. Like, fine, whatever. And parents come around and they're all kicking off.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be the bellend in this situation. The lads come round, like, from obviously different going, well done, lads, not your fault, you can't count to 2, keep going, like, definitely not long to the finish line. And you can see this guy's getting more and more wound up. Then his kids come round who are crying because obviously they put so much effort in thinking, I'm getting towards the finish. And now they've got to go and do an extra lap. I'm like, go on, you've not got far now, I promise you, this is definitely towards the finish now. Don't ignore him, he's wrong, blah, blah, blah. Other kids come around, I was like, yeah, don't worry. And in the end, he just snapped, well, you fuck off. And I went, hello. And as soon as he said it, one of the dads to my club went, just leave it. And he went, you're lucky I'm here because he would have just had you. Went down, spoke to the race official. I was like, I'm not being funny. He said, my kid's not one of the ones at the front. And she had a pace for her that she could carry on for another 4 miles. But even she's hurting from it. Said, so it's a mistake, it needs addressing. I'm also not being told to fuck off by someone. And she was like, oh. I was like, I luckily said that it was just adults in the vicinity when he said it. And she was like, oh yeah, we'll deal with that. And I went, but however, whoever put him on that corner, that needs addressing. She went, well, it was like, he's a volunteer. I went, so you put a volunteer marshal on a key position. Why? It's a key position. Yeah. It's a loop counter. Said when it comes to the senior men, when they're all split up, and you've got to remember everyone's number, how many laps are on, it's got to be wrote down. You can't put a volunteer there. It's simple 101. And she was like, oh. I went, so he needs moving now. Put him in the backfield where he can't go wrong. Keep going. That's what you got. Keep going. And if anyone drops off, you can then bring them through, can't he? Didn't quite know what to do. That was me being an aggressive parent, but rightfully aggressive because it was unfair on all the kids, not just my kid. And I abused the right person. However, with grassroots football, losing the referees, fucking joke. Especially when the kids are under the age of 18 as well. Anyway, there's another rant over. Don't be a bellend. If you are going to be a bellend, make sure you're right. And on that note...
Such a dork.
He's out the box. I know it's gonna annoy you all.
Fuck you!
I don't give a shit. It's Taskmaster with the shield and a sword, and the shield moves. He's got a little bow and arrows behind him. There you go, Taskmaster. I don't know why I'm in Irish accent.
I'm getting really confused because there's a high-vis wanker behind you.
Nice. Got a helmet on, you must be a cyclist.
Basically, the school's doing road safety. You moved it, changed the focus.
Sorry.
Road safety week, basically. So they're taking all the kids out from year 5 and 6, I believe, on bikes if they want to. However, that road safety thing, you got to pay for the convenience of teaching your kid how to ride on the bike properly.
Fuck off.
I can fucking do that myself.
Yeah.
Get in the bin. 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 Anyway.
Wondering what he's doing. Anyway, right.
Rumble time.
Rumble time.
So we've got the fallout of the Rumble. We've got everything else to talk about. Let's talk all things Road to WrestleMania. Or, as one site in Raw said last night, Nightmare Season.
Oh.
No, I think it was an American Nightmare Season. Yeah.
Season 2.
Season 2, yeah.
Season 2. So.
Do we start with the men's or the women's first?
Start with the men's
first. Women's is first.
I think it was a lot better than the men's.
Women's was much better than the men's.
Yeah, I don't think the men's performed as
well,
nowhere near as well as the women's.
A lot of the best moments from that whole pay-per-view were the women's.
Were in the women's.
Naomi coming back.
Yeah.
Big pop. I like that fact she's in one of the first
I would have
two.
thought she'd have come back come in a later.
No. I personally, I think 2 was the only time she could come in.
Okay.
Because, 1, you get person 1's out, everyone's like, right, fine. The last number 2 entrance I can think of that was a surprise was Jeff Jarrett. Like, no one's expecting Jeff Jarrett to come back. Boom, there's Jeff Jarrett. Yeah. Like, number 2 is a great position to put someone coming back or a surprise in because it gets that excitement of the crowd going, that's what we're talking about. Yeah. If that's number 2, who else is coming later? Like, and there was some good surprises down the line with the women's. Obviously, Grace coming in from TNA.
That was a big surprise. Did not expect that at all.
Obviously, there's a few returns. So the unfortunate return is probably Liv Morgan.
Yeah. Didn't expect it, but, you know.
Because, well, and again, for Liv Morgan, the unfortunate thing for Liv Morgan is everyone's expecting it to be AJ Lee.
It was, and I was expecting it to
so, be. And then because it's not AJ Lee and it's Liv Morgan, everyone's like, And that's what I don't like. My biggest get in the bin from that whole thing is the crowd. I don't feel like the crowd appreciated some of the returns that we could have. The only pop that was justified was Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
And I was like, because we were in a disco call, and I'm like, she's big, and no one realises how tall she is. Yeah. And then when she was up against Nia, everyone was like, oh shit, she's tall. I was like, I've just fucking said that. She's tall, and she's strong as shit.
And she picked her up like that.
For me, that was like my oh my god moment from it. So WWE put out a tweet actually saying that with best entrance. At Let's Talk Royal Rumble, so best entrance.
During the match or during the whole?
Just during the whole thing.
Best entrance? I don't know. Cody's is always spectacular, but it's the same thing, isn't it?
It's mid-rumble, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a pick. Roman's is always, like...
Unnecessarily long.
Randy's is quite long as well. He took his time for that one.
Yeah, that's Gans Randy, though, isn't it?
Randy, innit?
So, methodical way of doing things. For me, Naomi.
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, the dark pop and everything, just all sorts of flow naturally. Best elimination.
Jade with Nia.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah. Because it's like, obviously they made a big point of it. It took 11 people last year. 11 people. Jade Cargill, bang, she like that. and the thing that made the best of it was when it panned back
to Becky.
And Becky's like,
Becky's like, okay.
It's like, I think she probably sat there like, obviously they do train together, and she probably knows she can pick her up, but didn't expect her to be able to get her up and out.
Oh no.
At that angle so easily, which I thought was great. Oh my god moment.
I'd have said that as well, the same thing. But if I want to pick something different, I don't know.
There's only a few. Like I said, and got so not an OMG moment, but did not expect that moment. Did not expect Bron Breakker to eliminate Jimmy Uso.
Oh, no,
I thought one of the Usos would eliminate the other Uso. Yeah. I didn't expect Cody to go back to back. I expected Cody to.
I was a big thinker of it's going to be Gunther.
Yeah,
but then he was third.
I was so sold it was going to be Gunther.
Yeah, and then when he threw Gunther out,
I was like, it's going to be fucking Punk in it. But then, so like you said before, was the script changed?
So I saw a video this morning of the exact moment when he got injured. Is when he got shattered dreamed by Drew McIntyre.
Oh, right, okay.
Because you see, it slows it down as well when he hits him. I don't know how he ties up from a DDT.
His arms are hooked in it.
Yeah,
So
so he's hooked
if
behind
you
him.
pull too far back,
Yeah. But as soon as he hits him, Punk rolls and he's clutching his tricep straight away.
right.
So they reckon that's when it happened. But
Because he struggles to do the GTS a few times as well.
Yeah.
Because it's his left arm.
yeah,
And that's the one
he still
he tried it on bigger people and couldn't get him. He couldn't do it. Could
Yeah.
he? So I think he's real. So when he got Cody twice, didn't he?
yeah.
Well, Cody's obviously a little bit lighter than Drew McIntyre, who tried to hit it on as well.
So what if Punk was meant to win, but then he called an audible and changed it to Cody?
Maybe.
They probably do plan for stuff like this. Like if such can't win it,
Yeah. So
They
like,
changed it to
well,
this
there's a guy on TikTok who used to be a WWE producer.
maybe.
No.
Oh, a producer. Sorry,
Yeah, producer. So and he talks about how the Royal Rumble works,
yeah.
and because it's got so many producers,
Mm.
but certain producers take part of different segments.
Right.
So like one producer's sole responsibility is the finish.
Yeah.
So he only deals with the last six.
Mm.
So it's like if you're in number one and you're meant to be in the last six, you've got to deal with all these producers along the way.
Yeah.
So you talk about like what you want to do from the entrance, and they go right. Well, like Jay and Jimmy, prime example. They'll come out.
Yeah.
They're like right, fine. They'll produce probably like talk to yourself about what you want to do to each
Yeah.
other to settle
Do what you want in the ring.
to settle a Mania match, basically.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't eliminate each other.
No.
And then as you go, and then like the guy was saying with the top six, he's like, you have an order. This is who we are having winning.
Mhm.
If something goes wrong and this person can't win, this
Yeah.
person's next. If this person can't win, it's this person. So the chances of 5 things going wrong and number 6 having to win
Mhm.
is small. He's like, it's minuscule. It's like a 1 in 1 million chance it's going to happen. He said, so your number 1 is your banker. That's who we're having.
Mhm.
Your number 2 is that's someone we can still work into a story. 3 is someone we can work into a story. And he said, and that story's getting wrote from WrestleMania backwards.
Yeah.
You want to write how he did. He said his prime example was he was the writer for Mysterio winning the world title.
Okay.
He was like, so we had to work backwards from that. So we could just put him in a one-on-one match, but that wouldn't make sense because you want to feel sorry for Ray.
Yeah.
So we're going to work back. He's going to eliminate Randy Orton, and Randy Orton's going to basically say, nah, you're only small. You shouldn't be. I should be that. And they work backwards from that. So that's why they went, they're going to be the last 2. And Orton almost got eliminated twice.
Yeah.
And like by mistake. And he was like, he managed to save himself, but if he hadn't,
Oh fucking hell! Yeah.
he said we had someone else lined up who came 5th.
Yeah.
To eliminate Ray. Or to hit assault Ray at the end.
Yeah.
Basically. So it was all lined up so
Yeah.
that there was a triple threat happening regardless at Mania. And that's how they worked it all out. I was like, yeah, so you could be right. What if Cody wasn't meant to be back to back?
Yeah.
And he was meant to be Punk and he's injured himself. He's like, well, I don't know if I'm going to make it there now. Kind of thing. And the only thing that would make sense is how they've now brought Seth out to say, like, I want you to fight me.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So it's now placed the doubt in Cody's head.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then maybe I should fight Rollins rather than Reigns, which everyone expects him to do.
Yeah.
Because they've got something else lined up for Roman, which is probably going to be The Rock in it.
Yeah, if you want to keep Roman's title
On him.
going,
And I still maintain he's going to lose at SummerSlam. He's not going to lose it at Mania. Because he wanted to go past Hogan, I think. And it's after the draft that as well.
Yeah, true.
So after the draft, you can move Gunn to the SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because if he's the only logical person I can see that beat him. And he's got, with Imperium, he's got people to negate.
I still think it should be. If Punk's definitely going to be out, Cody still choose Roman. Gun for win at Elimination Chamber to set up him and Seth.
If Seth's going to have surgery or something like on his knee, he's going to be out for a while, then yeah, maybe. But you've got to think of a logical way for Gunther to lose that title. That doesn't damage him. And the only way to do that is potentially he loses it to a member of the Judgment Day.
What if Damien cashes in on Gunther?
No.
Because they had Austin cash in on Seth when he was US champion.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what I'm thinking. So I think... So Money in the Bank's what, July?
Mm-hmm.
So you could easily have Roman or Seth lose that title to someone and then get cashed in on.
Yeah.
Straight after. Which you'd be like, for fuck's sake. But
Yeah.
can you imagine? So, and the horrible thing is, if it's going to be anyone, it'd be Cody. Like, let's say he chooses Reigns.
Yeah.
He somehow negates Jimmy and Jay. Well, Jey Uso gets taken out like by Jimmy, for example. They fight each other.
Yeah.
Solo's out there. Someone else attacks Solo, like an LA Knight, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, whatever. Randy Orton probably make the most sense.
Yeah.
It leaves Cody Rhodes. He beats Reigns. Reigns obviously doesn't take it. Snaps, beats the shit out of him. Priest comes out and then beats Cody. Because everyone's going to be like, proper, like, he's finally done it. To like, oh my fucking god. And that is how you put Damien as a top heel. The only way you put him as a top heel. But a logical way for Gunther to lose that title is now that Judgment Day are starting to get this vicious streak back.
Yeah.
He has a match against someone like Dominic. And you sit there and go, there's no way he's winning. But then all of a sudden, he wins due to outside interference. So like, Judgment Day get involved, Imperium gets involved, referee gets distracted. Gunther's only got to get hit with one weapon. Really on it. So like a win that you think, you fucking rat, about Dominic. He gets a title which he's proven he can carry with the North American title.
Yeah.
In a team with other titles. And they're like, and Gunther's like, and he's fuming, he's lost. As a rematch, Dominic gets blatantly disqualified. Champions advantage, sorry mate.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
That then sets up Elimination Chamber, where Gunther's given a choice. Like, you can either have a rematch for the Intercontinental title, or you can enter the Elimination Chamber and try and earn a shot.
Yeah, number one contender one.
And as number one contender. And you'd be like, okay, yeah. I'll take the number one contender. Opportunity. Maybe. Yeah. So many moving parts.
Yeah.
Feel good moments.
Feel good moments. I think Bailey winning. Because I had her down to win. A lot of people had her down to win.
She was the most logical person to win.
But it was the fact that when Jade eliminated Nia, and I just went, oh, fuck, she's winning.
Yeah, I thought she was going to
What a way to, like... And I wouldn't have put WWE past it to say, like, okay, this is her debut. Or have someone having their first ever match win the Royal Rumble in WWE. And it'd have been like, fuck. And when she got down to Final 3, I went, oh, yeah, she's won. Because Liv's not going to be eliminated.
For me, it was how easily Becky was eliminated. Like, there was no, like, build up to it.
No.
Like, thinking, oh, she's going to go. Maybe she takes someone with her. She's like, and then all of a sudden she's hit by someone.
Yeah.
She's just on the side and just happened to get fucking hit while someone else is getting eliminated. And you're like, what? I felt like there's so many, like, shit eliminations.
Yeah, like, some could have been, like, a bit more...
Like, when Punk eliminated Drew McIntyre, that was the only point I thought, Punk's not winning this Rumble.
Yeah.
Because that's going to set them up for Mania.
Yeah.
Like, Drew's going to come out and say, your fault I didn't win, blah, blah, blah. And it was going to start up something like that. And I thought that's what they were leading to, but alas, they didn't. Coolest outfit?
Ooh, I think Zelina's
Zelina always does a cosplay, doesn't she? That's like my favourite part of the Women's Rumble now. Is like, who's Zelina coming out as this time?
With the swords and everything, I thought that was pretty cool.
Jade Cargill's was fucking shiny as fuck.
Those has been, hasn't she?
Tiffany Stratton's was just pink as fuck. What I've noticed is how many more are wearing fishnets. Not fair. I do love some fishnets.
Do love some fishnets.
Do love some fishnets.
Some fishnets.
And so many of them wearing it. It's like, come on.
Stop it.
They're all trying to be Ashley, aren't they?
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Funniest moment.
R-Truth coming out in a Women's Rumble.
Both R-Truth moments.
Yeah.
Both are. Yeah, but the best thing was though as well. I was like, I had to go back and watch it. He came out at 24 for both.
Yeah, for both, yeah.
So
that was the thing. Because he put through 24. He thought he was 24 in the Women's Rumble. But he thought it was the men's.
The men's, yeah. And he was like,
wait a minute. It was this funny thing where Adam Pearce comes out. He's like, this is the women's. And he goes, there were all women in there? It's when he's in the ring and he's like, where's all the men?
It's because he goes up against Nia as well. They were all women.
They were all women? Oh my god.
And then when he comes out,
I saw something the day before. Well, I think someone was actually joking when they said, imagine if Andrew comes out in the women's instead of the men's.
Yeah, it was always going to happen. Like, I half expected him to come. I didn't expect him to come out in the women's, but I didn't expect it to be like, as funny as it was.
Yeah.
And then the men's, when he's like, trying to get...
Thinking it's a tag team match. Oh my god. But then, it's funny when Damien comes in and then straight away he just goes up to Andrew. Fuck out!
Eliminates him, yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I actually think they're setting up for? Is Miz and R-Truth win the tag titles run.
It'll be at Mania.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, it could be Elimination Chamber.
It could be, yeah.
Because then that then in theory could plant the seeds of split between Priest and them.
Yeah.
Because there's always that friction there as it is already.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
it? So we shall see.
Mm.
We
Funny
shall
that.
see.
So good.
Yeah, it was
So
fucking
good.
brilliant. However, do you know what I did notice though?
Mhm.
How many people came in and you went, who's this?
The music, no one can recognise the music. Like when Andrade come out, everyone was like,
Who's this?
well, the crowd knew because it was up on the screens, but with the cameras,
Yeah.
the music played, and we were all like,
But it, but that's me.
right. So we're in Bertie's Discord, right? You know Scotty.
Yeah.
Hi, Scotty. Right. No offense, but he was me and B Cop were watching it. Me, him, and Scotty were the only ones who weren't muted,
Right.
and everyone else was muted. And who was it now? Right. So Scotty was like, I don't know where he was watching it on. He mustn't have been watching it from Bertie's.
I was ahead.
Were you?
And
He was
I said that. So
Yeah.
I was like, that's why every so often I had to try and like,
Yeah.
when Jay Carl came out, I was like,
Then we.
I had to
like,
wait
what?
until Bert. I was
Yeah.
like, here we go.
Scotty was a few seconds ahead. So when it did the countdown, it was on like 2, and Scotty's like, "Oh, it's this," and we were just like, oh, fuck's sake, ruined it a little bit.
When he gets that, I just mute
Yeah.
him.
So I didn't reason, but when Andrade come out, it got to 2, and he went, "Oh, it's a Japanese guy," and me and B Cop were like, "Who?" And it cut to the entrance, and it shows up Andrade, and we went, "Japanese guy, Scotty, what the fuck are you talking about?" And he was like, "Oh, there's a Mexican," and we were like, me and B Cop were like, "He's Mexican, you
I
idiot."
thought he was okay then.
Yeah, Okada. Because me and B Cop were like, "No, it can't be Okada." Andrade, it was like, Scotty,
You tit.
you fucking idiot.
I'm not being Andrade's back, to be fair though. I like Andrade.
We all knew he was coming back, I think.
Well, the rumour is Buddy Matthews and Malachi Black's coming back, aren't they?
Yeah. When
So,
their contracts are up.
Well, yeah, well, if you've not seen, there's a guy, he goes on a big, well, not on a rant, but he basically talks about the whole Vince thing and says, obviously, when Vince left,
Majority of people left WWE in the first place because of Vince.
yeah,
That's the thing.
so a lot left because of Vince.
Mhm.
Then Triple H starts to get the power, the creative power, and he starts,
Everyone started.
and he's got
slowly
his
coming
own
back.
team of people who trust him from NXT, like Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
He was one. Nia's one. Braun Strowman's one. There's loads of like AOP, loads of moving like parts in terms of like he's got a core group of superstars who are his superstars. How many of them, when Vince came back, were let go?
Quite
A lot of them.
There's a lot.
So Vince has started to remove Triple H's power
Yeah.
in that respect. Now all this has happened, and Triple H is like, well, he got promoted into TKO, and then someone higher up than Vince in TKO goes, nah, he's got creative power,
Yeah.
and gives it back to, and all of a sudden Gargano's back, DIY's back together, AOP's back in.
Problem you don't want is you don't want too many people to come back because then there's less time for people to be on
Yeah.
TV.
I know, but yeah, but you can obviously, some of them, like the likes, are gonna start fading off.
Yeah.
So R-Truth is one. He's getting on a bit.
Yeah.
Like eventually he's gonna disappear. Miz is getting on. Orton's getting on.
Mhm.
Like
AJ
AJ Styles is
Styles.
getting on. So there's a lot of them top talent are moving on. So you need to get the ones who are going to replace them in now. Seth's going to be going soon. Roman's going to be going soon. Usos have probably got about another 5-6 years in them at a top level. So there's loads of people you sit and go, well, they're going to go soon. Punk will go soon because he's old, isn't he? At the end of the day, you got to look at the younger ones now. The likes of Tiffany Stratton, who's like what, 26,
Something like that.
something like that, and she's with.
Ludwig Kaiser.
That's it. First German in the Rumble.
Was he?
First ever German in the Rumble.
Wow, didn't know that.
And again, so Ludwig's not exactly old. Then there's Dragoneer. He's NXT champion still, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's young.
Talking off, yeah.
Bron Breaker's young.
Yeah.
So you have got these. They're gonna have to move them up, but then who replaces them? So you are gonna have to bring people back, and they're the ones that Triple H wants. It's like Aleister Black. He's not old per se, but you could bring him back in, and he could do a title run.
Yeah.
Straight away with Buddy Matthews.
Imagine him coming back.
But
He's with Rhea.
But can you imagine that's the perfect thing.
Mhm.
Maybe you sow that discord in the group anyway. That's how you bring them back in.
Yeah.
Like Dom starts having a falling out with him,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, like, it's just out of nowhere. It's a black mass,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, "Oh shit, that's Alistair Black." Not just Alistair Black, who's still playing that fucking eye thing.
Yeah.
Bitch gets a credit for that.
That cage match though on Saturday in AEW though, because I watched bits of that as well.
Yeah.
And that was quite brutal. Fucking hell.
Beyond.
Because it was the rule was it was 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
But you had to escape. So the first team to fully escape won.
See that as well. That's another thing. Cage matches, fucking submission or pinfall. Bollocks.
Yeah.
Take the cage only. That's what it should be.
Because that's the traditional way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it should be. It's how it should always be.
Yeah. So, fucking hell. So first one out was Dash from FTR.
Right.
But it was the way him and Buddy were both on the outside on the cage, hanging onto the cage. So Buddy whacked him on the head. He goes flying through a table on the outside. But he's out, so he's, he can't do anything. And then I think Daniel Garcia, he throws Alistair into Buddy who's still on the outside, and he goes crashing through another table. So it's like, right, okay, so that's 2-0. And then Cash went out some other way. Daniel started climbing on the inside in the corner, but then Julia Hart, who's like with Alistair and all that, she sprays mist. But I thought, fucking hell, like, he got a good mouthful of it in his mouth.
Right.
Because it was like the level that they were at, she sprayed it in his mouth, in his face, but it went in his fucking mouth mainly. I was like, fucking hell, that must taste disgusting. But then, I think he escaped in the end anyway, and FTR and Danny Garcia won, so. But you see all the comments saying, oh, sick of Alistair and his group always losing, and that is.
Well, it's because they're on the way out.
Yeah.
That's probably why, isn't it? Like, Tony Khan's know how to book matches in general.
I think the thing was with AEW is successful when it started because everyone was leaving WWE.
Yeah.
Because of Vince.
Yeah. Well,
But I think the downfall has become Vince leaving and Triple H taking over.
Yeah.
So,
It won't be long until I reckon Keith Lee will come back.
yeah.
I can't wait for that. I've always rated Keith Lee.
I like it. Well, with AEW, I am a fan of AEW as well. I know, yeah, I get that. I'm just sick of the fans being toxic, but at the same time, you look at AEW now, you think, could do better, should do better.
I think one of the other things that Vince did that's just fucking ridiculous is change everyone's music, and that's another reason why the Rumble doesn't work. So like,
no one recognises
the only one that came in that where you'd sit there and go, who's that I recognised straight away was Bron Breakker because of the siren.
Oh yeah.
Like, obviously, everyone's gonna know Cody, everyone's gonna know Punk.
Yeah.
Even when Amos came out, I was like, who the fuck's this? Oh, it's Amos.
Okay.
Yeah, like, because he's not been on telly for a while, has it? If you go back to like 1990s,
when everyone had proper,
when everyone had the same music for
everyone,
ages. So
all
like,
the fans recognised everyone's music.
So it's like Stone Cold, you know what that is.
Everyone knows that.
If you smell, you know what that is. Even Jericho's, because even you didn't have the countdown, it's just break the walls down, and it's like people coming out, know that is. Anyone from DX,
oh yeah,
like you knew who that was straight away. Shawn Michaels, it's like doo.
Everyone's music was recognisable.
Bret Hart's with the fucking guitar string, like everyone's music. No, that is. Even like when you got to like noughties and early 2000s, like 10s, when people came back, you knew who it was. Prime example when Diesel came back. Yeah. So like Kevin Nash coming back as Kevin Nash was fine because it was just similar to like his NWO music, but not.
Theme, yeah.
But his Diesel, even with the whole truck,
yeah,
everyone knew who it was. Everyone was like, "It's fucking Diesel!" Like,
yep.
Now you hear music. Who's that? Exactly. And because there's no returns,
there's a video of Seth when he's up in the balcony,
and even he can't tell who it is.
I think it was who was it who came out? It was someone, and even he's like, who? Oh, I think it was Karrion Kross.
No, can't be Cross.
It was.
Was it?
I think it was. Yeah. Even he was like, you can see Seth's reaction. He was like, "Oh, it's Karrion Kross." Okay.
And again, how they fucking did Bobby Lashley.
It was a waste. I felt like the men's was rushed, but I think I know why, because apparently the women's ran over a little bit. It was only meant to be. It was meant to be 10 minutes shorter than it was. That's why I think they rushed. I felt like the Fatal 4-Way was rushed a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought like it could go on a little bit longer, but then the men's felt definitely rushed. Because the countdown, I kept saying it at the time, I said, that's not 90 seconds in between each one.
Do you know what? It is about 90 seconds. I only know that because I was skipping through it when I was watching it. and on the WWE it's plus 30.
I
I pressed it twice and it was still going.
Yeah.
And then it probably wasn't 90 seconds, but it was definitely not like a minute.
Yeah.
It's like what you put in.
Because it felt like as soon as some people got in, it started counting down again. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like Dominic took forever, for example.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. If they're taking the time, yeah, you can think, okay, yeah. But like some people didn't take the time, and they did go into and did a couple of things, and then count down again. And you're just like, let's catch up. But
yeah,
it used to be 2 minutes, then it was like a minute, and then now it's like 90 seconds in between each one. So
Rhea's Australian, she's New Zealand.
Yeah,
Australia.
Australia.
So she ain't gonna lose the Elimination Chamber.
No.
Hands down. Is there anyone else Australian that wrestles in the company?
Dakota Kai, but she's New Zealand. So I mean, it's near enough.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Bronson Reed's Australian as well.
Maybe Bronson Reed.
Intercontinental.
Maybe.
I'd say maybe.
You're gonna have someone beat Gunther. Might not have own country boy.
They got a pay-per-view in Berlin this year, haven't they?
Yeah.
So they reckon Gunther to win the title at Mania, and then main events Bash It. I think it's called Bash It Berlin or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, have them do that. Even though he's not German, but he's an Austrian. But it didn't stop the last person. So anyway.
I knew it was coming. I was going to make my own Austrian and German joke.
Didn't stop the last Austrian guy to take over Germany, but anyway. The next door neighbours, it's fine.
Such a knobhead.
I like how they go into different countries for pay-per-views. So they got Backlash in France as well.
Yeah.
But there's no French wrestlers.
Cena is adamant he's getting a WrestleMania.
He wants WrestleMania in London.
But the thing, it shouldn't be London. Like, I get why London, right? If you're going to have a Mania in London, the only two logical places are Wembley.
Yeah, and Tottenham.
Or
the Olympic Stadium.
Three. No, I wouldn't say Olympic Stadium.
No, okay.
Tottenham is actually a great shout, to be fair. I didn't even think of Tottenham Stadium. Wembley or the O2. Whatever it is now.
O2 Arena,
yeah. It's not big enough for a Wembley. Not for Wembley. It's not big enough for a Mania, sorry.
No,
that makes sense. No. It's not big enough for a Mania.
But another pay-per-view, yeah.
So you got to take that out of the equation straight away. So then you go, well, it's going to be April time.
Yeah.
In the UK. So any stadium has got to have a roof. In theory.
Or they could do like SummerSlam years and years ago when they had it at Wembley.
Yeah.
But it's summer, so it's
but it's fucking British summer, isn't it? So
summer.
Sozo says it'll rain anyway. You've got to obviously mitigate
Cardiff,
for that.
or like they did with Clash at the Castle.
Yeah.
Cardiff, it has a roof.
So, and again, but it's not big enough for a Mania.
No.
Like...
Well, I mean, it's a big stadium.
It is a big stadium. Yeah. So you sit there and go logically, right? You've got to go to one that's structurally sound. So Spurs is probably the logical one. The next, then you sit there and go, well, why there? Why not somewhere else in the country? Like, throwing it out there, the Etihad wouldn't be bad. It's got a structured tram system to it.
Oh, yeah.
Which was designed around the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And that. So that, in theory, would work. Anfield would work in terms of its size. Like, you obviously go 63,000, then you go through, right, you've got to put the ring there, then you'll get seats on the pitch, effectively. So you're probably now looking at more like 90 to 100,000 you could get on there. So Anfield's capacity for a stadium, like, event, in terms of like a singer, I think it's 110,000. That's if you put a stage in there.
Yeah.
You lose seats in the car,
the stage,
because that's where they'd face. The stage would be there, so you lose them. But what you make up with things, so I don't know what you'd get back with a WWE, because you've obviously got to put the Titantron itself.
Yeah,
you've got to think they're going to be coming out from a dugout.
Yeah, that's it.
So you could probably make a Titantron on the Cop and have a walk, like a curved walkway.
Yeah. Maybe,
I don't know. St James's Park, same thing. Would probably work. Spurs is probably the most logical one.
Yeah.
Because it's designed for stuff like that. That's what they thought about, haven't they? I don't know. Not 100% certain. But yeah. Mania in England. Woo.
Just do it. Stop pissing us around.
Money Back was great.
Money Back was great, yeah.
And if we do get another one over here, we need... I'll...
Different one.
Everything I can together. Even if like sort of like
Have a Survivor Series. Well, the thing is, you can have a Survivor Series in Britain easy because they do a tour of Europe just before Survivor Series anyway. So they might as well just keep it in like Europe at that point.
I'd love a rumble over it.
Oh my god, it'd be amazing. Thing is, with the Royal Rumble now, it's got so big they have to have a stadium for it now every time.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. So they have a thing where they have Royal Rumble in baseball stadiums, WrestleMania in football stadiums, SummerSlam same thing, football stadiums again, and Survivor Series is just an arena show. So yeah, but Elimination Chamber is in Perth, and that's a rugby stadium.
Yeah, but Perth and it's February. Still their summer, right? So
I should know.
Well, it's the back end of their summer, right? So
yeah, still fucking hot.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Still hot. Still rains though.
Still rains though. Still thunderstorms, as I found out.
Just Australia.
No, did you not know? No. Okay.
Just said,
It's nearly a fucking year now.
Really? Since Australia? Didn't know that.
Let me tell you about the time I went to Australia
No,
for a
don't
week.
fuck off.
Fuck you!
No!
Get it in the bin.
The funny thing was, right, when we flew, I kept trying to have a nap, but woke up, and you look down out the window, and you see land, and you look on the map on the screen in front of your seat. It's Australia. And you think, oh shit, yeah, we're nearly there. Another fucking 5 hours.
Wait, what?
Australia's that fucking big.
Oh, right, okay, I'm with you. What, to fly across it?
Yeah.
5 hours to fly across Australia? That doesn't seem right.
Probably longer.
That doesn't seem right.
Depends on the plane, doesn't it? Depends where you go as well. So. Yeah. Back to sleep. I don't know. It felt like 5 hours anyway.
How long does it take to fly across
It's big.
Australia?
So for like,
You know what? Yeah.
yeah,
Hang on.
it's wider than a moon. Australia.
As in, it's the same size as Europe or the USA. That means that to travel from north to south, you'll be taking at least a 4-hour flight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit!
Well, shit.
Shit! I actually never would have guessed that. America, yeah, like obviously I get that, but obviously I know Australia's big. But I suppose you don't think of it as that big, do you?
Nah, Nathan's putting spoilers in from the Royal Rumble in the chat.
In the Royal Rumble. No, you should know.
I mean, yeah, it's been a few days now.
That's all. I'll sort that out in a bit. Right. Do you know what? It's probably a logical place to end.
Okay.
You've had our Royal Rumble talk, we've had our rants.
Yeah.
It's been nice to get away from the forums and that.
I know, yeah. Send forms.
Yeah, we do need some more forms.
Please.
By all means, send them in. I'm planning on streaming sometime this week, maybe Friday.
Okay.
Then again, it'd be fucking yesterday now, so. When's next week? What am I doing next week?
I don't know. You tell me.
Maybe Wednesday next week. Maybe Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be live sometime this week.
Yes.
On the old Twitch machine. When are you streaming this week? Next week?
I don't know.
You don't know. I should be live at some point on the old Twitch machine.
Just look out.
Yes, follow us on TikTok and Twitter. On X now. And who might watch with everything else in between.
Yeah.
Let us know your favourite moments from the Rumble in the comments.
Yeah.
Let us know what your theories are for WrestleMania. Who do you think Cody should face? Who do you think Bayley should face? I reckon not long until damage control turn on her. And then she goes after the Sky. We'll see. Jade Cargill versus Rhea. That's what I want. In all fairness, that is what I want now. After the Rumble, that's what I want.
I'd say Jade versus Nia.
It's gonna be. It's probably gonna be.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna keep going like she's like obviously if you watch Raw. Spoiler alert. By this point, it's a week on. It's like not a week on. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday when we're recording, and by the time you watch it, it's Saturday. So if you've not watched it by now, sorry. But spoiler alert: Nia comes out, beats the shit out of Rhea Ripley, and then goes to Bayley. You can face whoever you want, but Rhea's mine at WrestleMania. So like Jade Cargill.
I think it'll be Nia and Rhea at Elimination. Yeah, that's what they're setting up for.
Yeah, and then Jade Cargill costing Nia, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. We shall see. Yes, follow us all. Love you all. Comments, thumbs up, and body order. All that kind of shit. I need to pee.
Okay.
Say bye to the people, Dutch.
Bye.
It takes so fucking long every time. I swear to God, one of the days I'm just going to go and then end it. Lean forward. I can't reach.
Come on. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Get it in the bin.